Hey, this is Mark McWilliams with the Gold Medal team at RE/MAX Properties and Corey Dennis here with 719 Lending, but we want to talk to you today about home buying being a long-term plan. So much recently, folks have been talking over and over about how much money they made in the last boom of the housing market. But we got to get back to real basics, and real basics of real estate is a long-term plan. It's a long-term net worth build. And, Corey, you brought up some numbers the other day that I thought were excellent.
Well, yeah, Mark, we were shooting our podcast, which hopefully you guys will be able to see as well. And during it, we were talking about if you had owned a home in Colorado Springs in 1993, what would your net worth be now compared to if you were renting? And the increase would be, Mark, 588% over that time period just from owning a house. And you know what? 93 wasn't the best time to buy a house if you looked at the small data.
Right.
And like you were saying, long term, this is a decision to build net worth over time, and nobody's better to understand that than you.
Well, our team has been focused on that for a long time, and that is our story brand even says. We are here to give you counsel, to give you wise investment advice, but it's not just an investment. This is your home. This is where you're going to live. This is where you're going to build your family. This is where you're going to grow old together, all those things. Now, the reality is, even the average first-time home buyer, they're only in their house 3 to 5 years.
Sure.
But even that first-time home buyer, that's their first step toward building long-term net worth. Now, I think it's important to note, for folks that rent, we understand there's a time they want to do that, but they need to move out of that time as soon as possible because over the 30-year average nationwide, the average net worth of a renter in their lifetime
is 30 grand.
Is 30 grand.
Yeah.
Versus
That's
the
probably
average net worth, even back in 2019, which we just took a $200,000 jump in a lot of folks. But average net worth of a homeowner over that 30-year period across the entire United States is over 300 grand.
This is somewhere where Mark said you're going to live, where your dog's going to grow, where you get to paint and you get to do whatever you want in this home.
Right.
And that decision is something that if you make it now or if you make it later, is still going to be a positive thing for you. And that's what we're telling you here today, is at least take a look at it from trusted advisors and counselors like Mark and I, who aren't going to push you towards a decision, but listen to you and understand what your position is, and then guide you in the best way if right now is a time to buy.
Right. So we look forward to helping each of you sit down, understand, strategize, and build a plan for your long-term net worth in a home that you want to love.
Thanks for listening, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you.